Hello, my name is Blue Orange 22, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. Let me tell you a bit about myself and this channel. I am a men's rights activist, and this is a men's rights channel. I am part of the men's rights movement, and that's what this channel is about. It's about the men's rights movement and what men's rights activists believe. Now, I have hundreds of videos that you can watch, but I'll give you a very brief introduction and just kind of a little bit of a guide as to what the men's rights movement is about. There's a lot of misconceptions about MRAs, men's rights activists as we're called, that I wanted to spell in this video. A lot of people think that men's rights activists are part of the alt-right or that we're misogynistic incels, hardcore right-wingers, white supremacists, etc. You see all those kinds of articles, and the thing is, that's just not true. The men's rights movement and men's rights activists do not support misogyny of any kind. We don't support male supremacy, and we're not against women's rights. Now, something else you might see is that men's rights activists don't actually care about men's issues. We just use it as an excuse to hate women or attack feminism. This, I can also tell you personally, just isn't true. Yeah, I do care about these issues. There's a reason why I've made hundreds of videos about it. If I didn't actually care about it, I wouldn't actually bother. And the thing is, there's really no social or professional or political benefit to being a men's rights activist, especially publicly. So this really isn't something that we would do for no reason. Now, finally, you'll hear that men's rights activists and feminists get into a lot of arguments and that we don't get along very well. And people will accuse MRAs of being more concerned with being anti-feminist than actually helping men. So here's kind of the truth on that. We don't disagree with the principle of feminism, the idea of equality, that men and women should be equal. And we do acknowledge that there are many legitimate women's issues. The problem is when you look at the laws that feminist organizations lobby for and support, and you look at some of the things that feminists say, it's not really equal at all. And feminists support laws that discriminate against men all the time, especially when it comes to areas like homeless shelters, domestic violence, divorce laws, conscription, pension ages, etc. And in that way, the men's rights movement doesn't just talk about the United States. We look at laws and situations that happen all around the world. So we don't deny that women's issues exist, and we're not against women's rights, and we're not against equality for women. We're just looking at issues that affect men and boys that we feel are being underrepresented and don't get talked about enough. And that's kind of a very basic summary of what the men's rights movement is about. There's obviously a lot more to it than that, but feel free to browse my channel and scroll my channel. I will say this, I will say one thing. Whenever I make a video where you see feminist or feminism in the title, where I'm criticizing feminists or it looks like I'm attacking feminists, I always put the exact quote and link of the thing that I'm criticizing. I don't just say, oh, feminists are bad and that's that. I say, look, this feminist organization, this is their quotes, this is the law they supported, here's the link, here's the screenshot, here's the direct quotes, and I always put the link in the description below. So the men's rights movement is something that a lot of people misunderstand, and a lot of people are becoming very, very afraid because they see that their sons and the young generation of men are becoming MRAs and they're coming into the manosphere. And it scares them because they think, oh, they're becoming like Andrew Tate. That's not how it is. And that's not what the men's rights movement is about. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. My email address, blueorange22mra@gmail.com. My name is BlueOrange22. My real name is Thomas Carney. So thanks for watching.